Combs A Reckoning? Some documentaries hit you with a brand new revelation. Others, they confirm what you already knew deep down. Sean Combs, The Reckoning, falls into both categories. The pictures, the videos, they made it all undeniable. What was whispered is now right there in front of us. But before we get into this video,
Okay.
You a
Come to the
thief.
office, man. Come to the office so we can straighten it out there. man.
Yo, how we just three guys you don't even mess with. You had your Ace
I ain't got nothing else
Boom
to say.
publishing.
You call me whatever you
You
want.
won't let his publishing
I'm at the
go.
office.
He cutter.
You won't let your man's publishing
We gonna
go.
argue in front of New York. That's the way you want
Do
to
you own your man's publishing,
Nobody
dog?
did nothing to y'all, man.
Do you own your
And
man's
whoever
publishing?
New York could believe it or whatever. I don't
Do
really
you
care,
own your
man.
man's
I know
publishing?
that I can sleep good at night because I ain't never
You
did nothing to
can't-
y'all. And if y'all ever want
Dog, you had a whole bunch of artists that
never
don't like
us,
Puffy.
That's it.
Dog, you had a bunch of artists whose careers never went
Hey, yo,
right with
dog.
you, dog.
Hey,
Be for real, dog.
I'm
Look
not
at the
gonna
list.
insult you, but
don't look at your list.
career go after
We
you
don't
left
want to
Bad
be
You
violent.
the artist that been best for yourself. Look at your list, dog. Look at all the artists you dealt
I'm not a
with.
girl.
Look
I'm
at
not
the
into
situation they dealt with.
You know what
12 not happy with you gone. Faith not happy with you gone. We not happy with you gone. Faith not happy with you
Wow.
gone.
All right,
Big
he hung
Daddy.
up. He's gone.
they didn't play this in the documentary, but they should have. Now let's be clear. Not all managers, producers run their business in the manner in which Sean Combs does. That type of culture is Sean Combs' culture. Or should I say, code. This documentary pointed out the levels of his predation. Much of the content wasn't shocking, at least not to those of us who've been around since the 90s and those of us who were paying attention. There are countless witnesses and victims whose story sums up Sean Combs' character as deceitful and just devilish. And they're all the same. Yes, those rumors have been floating around even before Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal started to tell their versions. You didn't have to be from Brooklyn or even in the industry. Seeing it laid out with receipts, with visuals, with testimony, it's different. It's one thing to hear rumors, it's another thing to watch the evidence stack up frame by frame. There were a lot of key people left out of this four-part docuseries that the world wanted to hear from. The likes of Mary J. Blige, 112, Total, and others. Others who started out with him. But of course, most are deceased. This documentary captured the making of Sean Combs, P. Diddy, Puffy, any name you want to refer to him as, and 6 days before his arrest. However, informative and certifiable, this documentary created more questions than answered. The circumstances behind key people's deaths, his childhood, and some would say his behavior derived from his strange relationship with his mother, or learned behavior from executives before him. The parties, we heard about the events and the parties, and the common tales of the after parties. The essay of men and women have several accounts. Lil Rod even gave his account. Do we believe all of the people that are coming forward with their claims? Of course not. But those videos though, the abuse. Y'all saw the video of Cassie being knocked and kicked to the ground, punched and kicked while leaving one of his alleged freak-offs? Now I wonder how many times that happened when we say she should have left. But I feel y'all too, and Cassie and others. It was good until it wasn't. There is no excuse, none, for abuse. Y'all saw how he treated those young people on making the band. They should have also contacted that coach in California, his son's coach that he attacked. Not even paying his artists fairly or paying them at all. And many other examples. We've heard the stories, we heard them all. We used to call Sean Combs the sample king. But the lack of originality, in which this docu-series pointed out the fact that his behavior is learned behavior, of course, but he dates his ops, friends, and significant others. I would read about these stories and these new relationships with these people or see them in magazines and things on the red carpet and everything, and you'd be like, "What she with him last year or last month?" And then we used to call them industry hoes. Well, I guess they still have some, but they've been passed around from singer to rapper to singer and end up with Diddy. And all along, he allegedly liked boys too. Many of the main characters in Sean Combs' docuseries, The Reckoning, of course, were omitted, along with numerous of other accounts related to Sean Combs that did not make it into the docuseries. So, what I need you to do is share in the comments below, what did you find interesting, or what did you already know? What and who or what do you think was overlooked? As I'm aware that I missed some of the details myself, like 50 Cent leaving out the part about the mother of his child being in a relationship with Sean Combs, and it is rumored that she does participate in some of his activities. See, Sean Combs dates his ops girl, right? So, in which some would say this is the reason why 50 Cent co signed this documentary and has his name all over it. Sean Combs' life is complicated. Then and again, he thinks he's God, and this has been over 30 years. However, there was an adequate amount of people in this docu-series to make the point. It was directed by Alexandria Stapleton, and the series was released on Netflix on December 2nd, 2025. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the people who were in Sean Combs' The Reckoning. It includes testimonies from, and this is just a few of them, and former associates and legal experts. Uh, the insiders, including artists like Aubrey O'Day, Kalina Harper, and Mark Curry. Bad Boy co-founder Kirk Burrows, former associates like Capricorn Clark, alleged victim Joy Dickinson Neal, one of the ex-adult workers, Clay Howard, journalist, and he had two of the jurors from his trial, all discussing his alleged misconduct, which takes you into another conversation about the jurors. Their reactions were giving me that they were starstruck. So, money, power, and fear. Sean Combs has created the narrative that if you cross me, I will retaliate. All of us know that he has allegedly, at some point, retaliated against someone in his circle. Most were his quote unquote friend. Mhm. It has always been alleged that Sean Combs has something to do with Tupac's and Biggie's demise. Sean Combs doesn't have many friends. Maybe because he isn't a friend. There's no one around him to say enough when he's beating those girls, getting them drunk, or doing all this other thing without facing retribution. The industry made him the gatekeeper when he doesn't even have the talent or a moral compass. For that matter, none of us is perfect. All of us make mistakes. But these offenses are not mistakes, they were intentional. Which brings me to Sean Combs' sympathizers and defenders. Because of this documentary, the likes of Ja Rule saying he's gonna make a documentary, he defended Diddy more than he defended the rumors about himself. And you have Marlon Wayans talking about kicking a man when he's down on his luck. Boy, Cedric the Entertainer, and many more. Then it struck me the jealousy. Men being jealous of 50 Cent's attention, like Cat Williams and Kendrick Lamar, for example. You can feel that energy. because they know. Some of them may have been victims themselves. So go ahead and become a member of my channel to hear my opinion about Sean Combs' sympathizers and defenders. What did Sean Combs' The Reckoning give me? Not brand new facts, but clarity. It showed me how narrative shaping, fear, and jealousy all collided in hip hop, and it became a culture. Sean Combs' culture. Sean Combs controlled his narrative, not 50 Cent. And it reminded me that when powerful men fall, the stories we tell about them matters just as much as the receipts we see. Because, honey, there is more of a Sean Combs story, and 50 Cent and his crew just scratched the surface with this docuseries.
Yeah. I think he's going to say this is the best documentary I've seen in a long time. Because you'll see people saying that. I mean, he may feel a different way about pieces and bits of it, but he knows the truth. I think he'll see the truth in it.
If Sean Combs watches this, what do you think?
Okay, that's it. And thank you for watching, fam. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. The drama never sleeps, and neither do we. Catch you in the next one, and bye for now.